Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Nintendo Switch News in the middle of this great third-party month. Strap yourself in as we have a number of great stories to report on. Our first story is tied to Nintendo Switch's sales expectations for this holiday season and the next fiscal year. As we all know, the Switch has been a tremendous success story for Nintendo, and thanks to unique hybrid hardware and Game of the Year titles like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey, more than 7.6 million systems have been moved so far. And with expectations of far more through the holiday season and to the end of Nintendo's annual fiscal year in March 2018, the plans have been set for the near future. Since, according to a report from the Wall Street Journal, Switch shortages will be a thing of the past in 2018, with Nintendo's plan to finally let their supply meet the demand by permanently doubling the monthly number of produced Switches beginning from April. This means that at least 25 to 30 million systems will be on the market by March 2019. Maybe even more depending on the 2018 holiday sales. Wait a minute. What holiday sales? We thought that Nintendo only had Kirby Star Allies, that Yoshi cardboard game, and Fire Emblem for the Switch in 2018. It appears that something way bigger is in store for the holiday season, and the only game that could possibly cause such a surge in demand must be tied to Pokemon. What other explanation could there be? Metroid Prime 4? Give us a break. As much as we love Metroid on this channel, we know that it is not a franchise to cause a sales explosion close to the one envisioned by Nintendo for next year. But don't take our words for granted. Rather, listen to Tsunekazu Ishihara, who clearly stated during E3 that
Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch. It may not release for more than a year, but we hope you'll look forward to it all the same.
Now, it was recently confirmed that Ultra Sun and Moon are the last Pokemon titles coming to the Nintendo 3DS, and that the game was developed by a younger team at Game Freak. This must mean that the main team is more than busy with the development of the first core RPG Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch. Then this begs the question, is it reasonable that the game will come out holiday 2018? With the current trend at Nintendo of no delays, no droughts for the Switch, this could definitely be the case. And besides, Nintendo needs a core Pokemon game on that system to finally force a massive chunk of 3DS owners to finally make the switch. We will be following this one closely in the coming months, to see whether Pokemon, whatever Retro Studios is working on, or perhaps Animal Crossing will be the greatest system seller next year. Luckily, it isn't only Nintendo and Game Freak that have big plans for the Switch in 2018 and beyond, since according to Capcom's COO Haruhiro Sugimoto, a brand new Ace Attorney game is slated for the Switch in April 2018. And even more unannounced games are also on the way. Other third-party developers and publishers don't intend to be any worse in 2018, with Square Enix setting an aggressive approach when it comes to its new, currently active, and inactive IPs for the system. Ubisoft, on the other hand, wishes to follow the high sales of Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle by launching multiple new titles in the upcoming fiscal year. After all, it seems that the only publishers currently on the fence is EA, but we guess that doesn't come as a surprise to anyone. Even so, 2017 is still not over, as the Hulu app is now available on the Switch in the USA and Canada, but not in Europe. Now we just need Netflix, YouTube, and obviously the Virtual Console. But for now, we have more than enough games to play this November, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is right around the corner with a special edition, special Pro Controller, and even an extensive post-game expansion pass that will cost $30 US. However, some Xenoblade Chronicles 2 content can already be played in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But that, Breath of the Wild DLC's 2 release date, and more are things you can hear more about in our Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC 2 update video. So make sure to like and subscribe for more Nintendo Switch news. And if you want to support us even further, then do as our Patreon royal producers Transcendent Sacred Courage and Kenyatta Ali and all our other patrons do by pledging to our Patreon. Until then, we will see you in the Zelda video. just click that card. It's right there, right in front of your face. Just click it. Please. I love you.